I'm Chelsea Zaccato.
And I'm Natalie Heacock.
And this is Lumber Slingers.
Each podcast, we will be bringing you relevant and useful industry information, including interviews with top lumber professionals and discussion of current events in the industry.
Whether it be lumber grading, industry and market trends, or who's who in lumber, we hope to extend your current tally on industry knowledge.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
How are
One of
you
the
guys?
best days of the year. I love it. Christmas, obviously better, but Halloween, close, top 3 holidays, in my opinion. Definitely top 3.
Wow, that's
I
nice.
love Halloween. Like, I love everything because I love getting scared and I love scaring people. I think it's super fun. Like, I think I mentioned this maybe last week, but we did it again at my nephew's house, the haunted house again. And this time it was a family affair. My wife and daughter were also in the haunted house. So the whole family was in the haunted house scaring kids. It was pretty amazing.
I hate being scared. I hate it.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like
not a
it.
fan.
I don't like getting jump scare is the worst kind of scared. Hate it.
They're so fun. Oh, I love it. Have you ever tried scaring people? Oh, it's super fun. Be on the other side too. It's amazing. Oh, it's so much fun.
No.
I love it. And I get to do it again tonight because I have my house all decorated and I got a few animatronics that I have never had before, or I got 2 I had previously and a new one that I have that's going to be right by the door. It's going to scare all the kids. And I'm going to have my non-wiener costume on, my scary costume. And it's so much fun. I love it so much. But in my defense, I give them full-size candy bars because I'm giving them nightmares. So I'm like, I can at least give you a real candy bar. So it kind of evens out.
Nightmares and a sugar rush? You shouldn't, Trent. You're too good to them.
Yeah.
People like me. What can I say? The parents love me. Yes. Actually, parents like it. They always like when they get super scared. Like, I had some where I had to walk down and hand it to them because they didn't want to come up. I felt kind of bad. But, it's a life lesson.
Definitely sounds like this is your holiday.
It is my holiday. It's so much fun. I'm so excited.
Should we talk about our costumes?
Yeah.
Sure. Ladies
Trent,
first.
what are you?
Trent, what are you? Please,
I'm a wiener
please
then.
model.
I'm a wiener. I'm a giant
I'm a wiener.
wiener with mustard, no ketchup, because this is Chicago, just for the record. We got some relish on here. But again, no ketchup. It's Chicago. I'm a giant wiener.
That's amazing.
I'm just your average Joe from Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Great outfit.
Love it.
I'm my husband, Adam. My outfit is a golf outfit, followed by some pasta and wine and one of his favorite coffee mugs for the Maple Leafs to just win just once before he dies.
I can relate
I am
to that.
Adam.
I was like, what does that mug mean? I get it now.
We used to have those with the Cubs all the time, so I can relate to his pain. I mean, not anymore because we actually finally won, but it took a really long time, so I understand how that is. A jaded fan.
Yes, but we've got the Jays in the World Series right now, so
Yeah.
go Blue Jays. We're rooting for them.
There you go.
When is that over? I feel like it's been going on forever.
It's been going on for forever, and it's gonna go to 7 games. So the next, is today Friday?
Yep, it is
Yeah,
all day.
yeah. It's like game 6 tonight or game 5. I think it's game 5. I don't know. I actually don't know, and we've watched all of them. Monday night's game went till freaking midnight, and I had to tap out. Did you guys know? I'm sorry, Natalie, you're a sports mom. Like, you are sports. But I didn't know that you just can unlimited in baseball. It's like the limit doesn't exist on innings. You just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's adults only. Kids, they don't do that kind of stuff.
That is like,
What do you
maybe
mean?
that should go back to kid rules.
You mean
Yeah.
because it was a tie, you mean?
Yeah, it was a tie for 18 innings. They basically played a second game.
Well, yeah, because they have to, because there has to be a definitive winner because it's a best of 7 series. So if you don't have a winner, tie doesn't work into the best of 7s. Like in the regulars, I mean, in regular season, certain things, they can have ties, but not in playoffs. Again, it's playoffs. And it is game
See
6
how
night.
soccer can be a tie. It's like, let's
Yes.
just end this with not a tie.
I'm confused
Well, they do
about
that
soccer.
even in football.
Well, yes, but not in the playoffs.
That's right.
Not in the
Now
playoffs,
they
though.
can.
Right,
Not
okay,
in the
right.
playoffs.
So the weird thing about soccer that I don't understand, and maybe someone could explain this to me at some point, is how they have the extra time, but no one seems to know how much extra time it is. You know what I'm talking about? It's just
No,
like
it's a
they have
surprise.
the extra time, and all
It's
of a sudden
always a
it's just like,
surprise.
everyone's just like, it's over, and they're like, okay, they said it was over,
We had
so it's
extra
over. Like it's
Yeah.
Okay, so
just penalty
tonight,
time is what
I
it's
just
called.
looked it up. Tonight's game 6. So there's
Yeah,
only
it's game
7.
6.
So it's tonight and tomorrow. So,
Dang.
Yeah, it would
and
be
they're both
tomorrow
in
then, yeah.
Toronto.
Yep. It
Yeah.
would be tomorrow then if they goes to another game.
I noticed that you both have coffee cups, and you may be wondering why I don't have a coffee cup. Because my mother went on a rampage this morning and decided to throw away all cups in my house that she thought might have lead,
What?
including the one that had my current warm cup of coffee in it. Yep.
You just don't have coffee.
So I just want to let you guys know I don't have a cup of coffee anymore.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what to say to that. That's
So is
I
that
know.
like it's like
a problem I've
all
never
your
heard.
porcelain cups like this?
Yeah.
Is
Is
she
there like a
replacing them at least?
No. She said
did
I
we
have too
start
many anyways. My cupboard's overflowing.
did we start
You
using
know,
lead in
sometimes it's
coffee
nice
cup
to have those
things?
people that just clean out your life, you know?
Is there a lead
Sorry,
issue
Trent,
that I
what'd you
missed or something? Like I thought that we didn't stop using lead paint a really long time ago.
Apparently, when you order coffee mugs from China, sometimes they have lead in them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Ask
mean,
Chelsea. Chelsea's the more lead guy than I am.
I do. I follow this guy. His name is Eric Everything Lead on Instagram, and he like runs around testing. He likes to go to Marshalls. He'll like go in and like test he has this lead testing kit. So he'll go test products and he calls out repeat offenders that like constantly have a lot of lead on their products, and it's a lot of like silverware and coffee mugs and tea sets and plates, like they all have lead on them. And I think it's mostly because of like the paint that they use on cups. I think that has lead in it. So, I mean, yeah,
I mean,
just
a little lead never hurt anyone, did it? Ugh, I don't think that's true, probably, but I probably hurt a lot of people actually. Now I think about it. Yeah, lead's. I don't think you're supposed to have lead on a daily basis. No, that's not part of a vitamin, is it? No, because that's not. No, yeah, probably not good. No,
no, you're right. I mean, I think a
no,
little of anything, but if you're every day putting a little bit, like,
then it's a lot of
you
it.
know, it's just not good.
Well, I use plastic ones, so is there. I mean, I use my Tervis tumbler from
No, you just have forever
Masters,
plastics. That's fine.
so I'm good. Yeah, so they're just gonna live my body forever. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, you just got what credit card's worth of plastic in your body every week.
That's pretty sweet. I mean,
You're on mute now or something. Hello, I can't
well,
hear
I
you.
mean, forever plastics are kind of cool because that means it's with me forever. So that means I'm not afraid of commitment. So we know that about me.
I was just going to say that you should just drink out of your hands because that's the only safe drinking receptacle that there is now.
I was wondering
So
what you were saying with your hands when we couldn't hear you. I'm like, she's very passionate about this.
What about glass? Wouldn't glass be good theoretically, or is there bad stuff in glass too?
I think glass is good. I think I try to do glass on like all my Tupperware and
yeah, glass is the best.
I know
you're
the answer.
reheating
We
stuff
just
in the
drink.
microwave, leeches,
What about wood? You could drink out of a wood cup. You're like,
as long as it's not like coated in some weird.
that's probably got to be the. So we're back to glass and hands. Glass or hands? I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
I mean
glass.
everything's bad, and you just have to pick like your vices, I think, in life and what you're going to be passionate about because there's too many things and it's very overwhelming. In this household, we choose wine and pasta.
And no lead.
We don't care about processed meats in this household. We like wieners.
Yeah, we do. Well, guys, speaking of wieners, should we get into the news?
That was a transition for the ages, I'd have to say.
I know you're probably going to talk about this at the end. We had a interest rate drop since last week to this week.
Yes, exactly.
0.25%.
So did you
And
think that was going to happen? I mean, what were your thoughts on that one? Obviously, now it's passed, but I mean, because I talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people didn't think so, and then I heard some other people who did so. I mean, it seemed like there wasn't a general consensus between a lot of my people I talked to, which was interesting.
I'm pretty sure I went on record on this podcast saying I believed it was going to happen.
I thought you did. I thought you had, but I
think I
didn't
did.
want to quote you on that.
Yeah, but now Jay Powell was like, but we're probably not going to do the one in December. But we are, but we can't say anything yet. So I don't think they're going to do the one in December.
We are, but we aren't, but we are.
Yeah. We just want like the markets to like move around a little bit. So we're not going to like say anything, except we're going to be super cryptic and we're going to let them read into what we're saying, but it's not actually what we mean. So
Yeah, I mean, you think like, okay, we have a government shutdown still, and there are a lot of benefits that are expiring, and people who aren't making money. Is this gonna like this rate decrease? Will that stimulate the economy, or are people gonna be scratching around? Like, I mean, if all these benefits are expiring, what's gonna
Well,
happen? I don't know.
they need us to get their stuff together, I think, and somebody's got to give and at least do something. Because I mean, in regards to that aspect, because I mean, it just seems like.
Nobody's gonna feel confident to go make a big purchase if they don't know if they're gonna get paid, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, I think to your point, yeah, I think certain people, I think there's other people who are not being as directly affected at this point. Like I'm not being directly, like indirectly. So I think to your point, though, people that are in that situation, but I mean, a lot of people are probably going to be making big purchases anyway at that point if they're, kind of already worried about that. At least they shouldn't be, probably. I mean, if you don't know if you're going to have a paycheck, probably the best timing anyway. So I don't know. I feel like that's kind of baked into an extent in that regard. So I don't know. I mean, it's a very weird time because it just seems like there's a standstill and no one wants to give, which is odd because usually with government shutdowns, from what I remember, there's always like someone who's like, there's an incentive to want to do it. But now it seems like everyone, like one side is just like, well, things are still going good when it's shut down. So this kind of proves that we don't need all these things. The other side is just like, well, we're not going to agree to, open it up until we get what we want. And they're like, well, I guess we're not moving anywhere. And they're like, well, I guess we're not moving anywhere. And so it just seems like it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird because usually you think there's someone in sight, but it doesn't seem like there is right now.
Yeah, it is interesting. What was it, 34 days it lasted last time when Trump was in office? And I was just Googling who doesn't get paid during a government shutdown. I mean, we know the welfare and the like SNAP benefits expire, but it says furloughed federal employees and accepted federal employees and active duty military personnel, government contractors, and federal employees are guaranteed. Well, federal employees are guaranteed back pay once it ends, so they'll get that money back.
Yep. But yes, to your point,
It's
though,
pretty
Chelsea, in the
crazy.
short term, it's not good for them, though. Absolutely not. I mean, and
Yeah.
especially around the holidays, which tends to be the most expensive time of the year for people.
hate
That's where
that,
it starts
yeah.
getting tricky. I mean,
Also, we thought that, or I guess that once mortgage rates get below 6%, it's going to open up a lot of transactions, and we're still not there. I mean, yesterday, what was 6.17, the Freddie
Yep.
Mac rate? So
Yep.
we're not quite there yet.
But I mean, it's to your point, though, what you were saying, it's steadily going down. I mean, if you look at what it was just, like earlier in this month, I mean, it's pretty darn close. I mean, like we've seen some, because before it was kind of up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's just been going down, 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 down. So I don't know. I think you could be right. We could be hitting, the slightly below 6 at some point in time, the coming weeks, which, like I said, it's an interesting time to see how that plays into people because, historically people aren't the biggest fans of moving when it's cold out, but I don't know, man. I would be more prone to if I was on the
The
fence.
interest rate is worth it.
0.99 is enticing.
Exactly. It's always, you just got to get under that number. Once you see the 5, it doesn't matter what the rest is initially. You're like, 5, let's do it.
Let's go.
It's time. It's
So,
time.
I don't know. It's going to be an
Well-
interesting end to 2025 and entry into 2026, to say the least.
Should we go backwards forwards today since it's Halloween and talk about lumber prices and mortgage applications and then get into
Yeah, I think so.
lumberness?
I think we would have a good lead in because we were mentioning, what the 30-year rate, 6.17, and as Chelsea and I had mentioned before, it's lagging a week for the weekly mortgage application. So we spoke about how it was very small like that week, which wasn't reflective of the lowered rates from that week that we were talking about. So this week, the mortgage applications, they increased by 7.1%. So that's pretty much what we were thinking. It was going to be a pretty large jump compared to the previous week, which was pretty negligible. So with it going down again, I wouldn't be surprised if it's even more next week, or at least around the same. Like, I think that, you're going to see these stay pretty steady around that or get, even slightly higher for a while. Because again, it's enticing. It's been a while since we've seen them down here especially when you're looking at the charts that they have, for like the 30-year rate. I mean, it's been well over a year. So, I mean, kind of jump on it while it's hot, or at least, start thinking about it.
Yeah.
And regarding the lumber prices for the Madison's lumber price index for the week ending the 24th, the lumber prices were flat. They were 523. So nothing had changed according to that index, and it still is up 8% or $38 from a month ago when it was $485. So I guess
When do these numbers come out? Like, when will today's come out?
it'll come out on Monday. I mean, theoretically, it'll be published later today. We don't get them until Monday because there's a little bit of a lag for the subscription, for people that have a subscription, so they can kind of get first look at it. Then it becomes more public. Public knowledge. I get my coffee.
Every time I look at you, I can't take you serious because that hot dog outfit.
I'll tell you, it was a giant hit when I wore it yesterday at school because I helped with Quinn's class. Everyone loved it too. So
I bet. Oh, I
everyone's
bet.
a big fan of the wiener.
Such a Chicagoan thing to do.
Chicagoan? Is that a word?
You guys? Chicagoan?
Chicago.
Illinoisan?
No, gosh.
Chicagoan?
Please, no, never. That is terrible. That's all.
Illinoisers?
No,
What is
that's
it,
even
Trent?
worse.
What is it?
Is it really Chicagoan?
Chicagoan.
Well, I think I'd say Chicagoan before Chicagoan, but I mean, I don't know.
Illinoisan?
I mean, like, we could be
Illinoiser.
Portlanders or we're Oregonians. What are you?
Yeah, Chicagoan.
I'm an American.
I'm Googling it. What
Trent, you're not
do
giving us the
they
answers we
call
want here. You're not giving
people
it to us.
from
Well, I mean, I've heard they use I've used the term many times, Chicagoan. So
Chicagoan?
Chicagoan. That's what I usually would
Yes,
use in it.
Chicagoan.
How do you spell it? The end.
Anything that's related to Illinois, it's weird. I don't like it. It just doesn't sound. It doesn't roll off the
OANS.
tongue. It just doesn't roll.
People from Illinois are called Illinoisian.
Yeah,
Illinoisan?
but that's never one that's ever said that before the
Illinoisan?
podcast. I don't think ever.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a real word. I think you just probably created it.
No, I Googled it.
I know you did.
If
I
you
know it's a
Google
real
it, it
word,
has to be
but
real.
it's a terrible word.
fact check.
So it just does. It stunts your brain when you say it. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work well. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. I see what I go
All
with.
right.
Anything I say Midwesterner. That's what I say because or
The Midwest.
American.
A Laker.
Or American.
A great Laker.
Or a hot dogonian.
Hot dogonian.
All right, Trent, what else is new in the news?
What else is new,
Well,
Trent?
We're starting to get into results time now. So we've seen so many. So I just want to focus on a couple of the big ones that, a lot of people have been speaking about, UFP and BFS. They both came out in the past couple of days. We mentioned, I believe, one in the last podcast when Chelsea and I were talking about them too. So, it's kind of, you're seeing a lot of similarities across the board, for a lot of these where you're seeing things are down. But I don't think people are having like Chicken Little the head, Chicken Little, type thing, sky is falling. Because, this was kind of expected, I think with everything going on. So,
I guess the chicken. Never mind.
Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Haven't you ever heard that before? You ever heard Chicken Little? Sky
You
is
haven't
falling?
seen the movie?
I've heard Chicken Little. I guess I haven't heard Chicken Little. The sky is falling.
That is
Do
who Chicken Little is. He thinks
they
the
say
sky
that?
is falling. Another kid movie, Chelsea, that you're going to have to get in line to
Yep.
watch.
You'll get there. Quinny was
I'm
listening to
trying.
Goldilocks today, which is a crazy story when you read it when you're an adult. You're just like, there's a B&E going on here. Goldilocks is stealing stuff. Like, it's pretty crazy. From adult land, it's like, I don't know why we're teaching our kids this, but whatever. And then they're like, at the end of the one she was reading, they're all like, ha ha ha, it's okay. I'm like, she broke in, she ate your stuff, she broke some. Like, really? Like, you're cool with that? Like, this is a terrible story. But anyway, I told
Trent,
you.
Chelsea still has not seen K-pop Demon Hunters, and she's not going to watch it.
What?
Hey, I said I would. I just
Yeah.
haven't had a minute.
You meant that you would when Frankie was like 5. That's what you meant by that.
No. I just when I have time. I had the Love Is Blind reunion this week. We had the Chair Company. We're watching a couple shows. I gotta get
K-pop
through.
is an
Love Is Blind is
hour-
over now. So
Oh, no. It's only an hour and a half of just musical and art, just
Go with
bliss.
that.
It is. You're going to be golden afterwards. You have no idea.
I know. So it is
You're
funny. I
gonna
did
be
know the song.
golden.
I had heard the song. I don't know why. I think it went viral. So I knew that Golden song, very familiar, but I didn't know it
There
came
was-
from that movie.
So many roomies at school yesterday. It was crazy. And I was a huge fan. Everyone was a huge fan of me because I gave out K-pop Demon Hunter stickers as one of my prizes, along with other random
Aww.
little treats. So, I go to the hearts of the kids because that's what Chicagoans do.
Full circle. Full circle.
Oh, yes. So that's your other note for everyone to watch K-pop Demon Hunters this weekend. Again,
All
not
right.
Ed Gein. K-pop Demon Hunters. Opposite ends of the
Yes.
spectrum. Do not watch that show. You were not here last week, Natalie, for that terrible show. Don't watch it, for the record.
Okay.
So yeah, UFP. That's a transition right there. So they had net sales of $1.56 billion, which decreased by 5% due to a 1% decrease in price and a 4% decrease in organic units. Once again, not anything I think that was out of the ordinary, what people would have kind of expected. They break it down a little bit more to the different divisions they have. So for like the retail, the pro wood organic unit sales declined by 5% this quarter. The creators organic sales grew by 5% this quarter, which was, interesting to see as well. So I thought that was kind of a fun little side note there. And then they have, the other divisions like the packaging. So their structural packaging organic sales declined by 5%. Pallet One organic unit sales declined by 4%. And then their protective packaging unit sales grew by 15%. So you're seeing, kind of some of these ones going down. Then there tends to be a little bit of a highlight in there they're throwing in there. So then with the UFP construction, site-built organic unit sales declined by 15% in the quarter. Factory-built organic sales grew by 4%. And concrete forming solutions organic unit sales grew by 12%. And then finally, the commercial organic sales grew by 13% in the quarter. So it looks like their UFP construction was kind of a bright spot across the board for them.
Well, that's good.
I like Will Schwartz, president and CEO. I like his comments. They're positive comments, and basically saying that the quarter was as they expected it to be, and he's looking ahead positively. So
Yep. And just to kind of, I think we spoke about this before, but just to clear up for anyone listening, kind of the breakdown between organic sales and inorganic sales. Organic sales are revenues from their core business operations, where inorganic sales are as revenue from external activities like acquisitions and things of that nature.
Thank you, Trent.
I gotta say that this is probably a very bad costume to be wearing when we're talking about things that are somewhat serious in the context of numbers. It's like, so here you go. So on that note, BFS. Their third quarter highlights, net sales were $3.9 billion, which was a 6.9% decrease, which was driven by lower core organic net sales and commodity deflation, partially offset by growth from acquisitions. Like we've spoken about, they've had, they're still in acquisition mode, always are, always have been, don't stop, can't stop, just doesn't stop. So their net income was it was 122.4 million, and their net income as a percentage of net sales decreased by 360 basis points to 3.1%. So again, similar to kind of what we've seen, where it's just like, you've seen a little bit of a dip, which everyone thought because of, everything that's been going on. I mean, it's not, again, I think that just like, Peter Jack said, they're less than they would have probably wanted, but it's within what they were thinking was going to happen. And it's just like, all right, we're just going to kind of power through. We got to weather the storm. And then, it is what it is. So, I mean,
Keep on, keep it on.
exactly. Oh, I mean, their CFO said, we continue to execute our strategy in a down market, responding to near-term challenges by carefully managing costs while preserving our ability to invest for the future. So, I mean, I think that's a great way to look at it. They're aware of what's going on. They're not blind to it, but they're just weathering the storm and then looking for opportunities, at this point in time and going forward, which is what I think you have to be doing in this type of a market. I mean, if you sit there and try to be like, woe is me, like we've spoken about, that doesn't help anyone. So you can't have that. Try to find opportunities in every market, and then you're going to be the most successful. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, I liked what the CEO said about focusing on the factors within their control and competitive advantages. And that's all you can do right now, right? There's a lot of those external factors that just are beyond us. So that's my dog's tail.
I'm figuring.
I win.
Goodness. So then a little bit different direction of kind of also, I guess you could say this goes in line with finding opportunities. There was an announcement that the headline was Trex grows distribution footprint in 4 states with Weeks forest products. So it said in the press release that part of this collaboration, as part of it, territories in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and North Dakota will be served out of Weeks Forest Products Distribution Center in St. Paul and Moorhead, Minnesota. Once again, it's distributing the Trex decking and residential railing products. So congratulations to both of them. That helps, I think all parties involved, getting their products out there more, giving, another product that they can really highlight on the Weeks side. So, I mean, I think it's a win-win for everyone involved there.
Exciting for them.
Yes. A couple of exciting things coming up would be Traders Market next week. We can't stop pumping that up enough. We'll be in Kansas City. We're going to record a live episode on Friday from the Traders Market floor. And then also, not only is it Halloween today, but don't forget tomorrow night to set your clocks back an hour.
Chelsea, can I share your news?
What news?
Your news?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like public?
I think so.
Well, okay, please wait. Everyone wait. Drum roll. I want to see if I can get some clapping hands. Please hold. Okay, here we go.
I got my horn. I'm ready.
Hold on. It's loading.
Loading. User error.
It's not loading. Forget it. Move on. Oh, okay. I would like to announce and congratulate my co-host, Chelsea Zaccato, on becoming the newest member to the board of directors of NAWLA. The clapping work? It's not working.
Thank you. Please contact my PR team if you need anything.
Very exciting for Chelsea. She's been an active part of NAWLA for a very long time, and it feels like she was cool with NAWLA before NAWLA was cool. You know what I mean? Like she really made it fetch, and
Thank you.
We're just happy for you.
Yeah,
and
thank you. I'm excited. I think there's a lot of really exciting things that they're focusing on. So I'm excited to be a part of that and bring, more perspective and value to the membership and just keep it extremely relevant and a crucial part of what we do in the wholesale side of the business. So definitely you want to be a member of NAWLA, and so my job is to keep it that way.
Congratulations, Chelsea.
Thank you.
To add on that, you've done great. I've been on committees or committee mainly, for years upon years. So you're always, very involved. always, giving a lot of information and, kind of helping push people forward. So this is beyond well
Thank you,
deserved.
Trent. Well, I really enjoy being on committees with you, Trent. You're also a wonderful volunteer for the organization. So thank you very much.
I mean, I think it says something that we both had our matching NAWLA hoodies. How many people have those? Only the coolest of the
Not
cool.
many. They were
Yeah,
custom made
exactly.
because we demanded them.
Exactly.
Thanks to
Well,
Judy
I mean,
Haney.
heavily pushed, maybe.
All right, guys. Well, you have a great Halloween,
Happy
and
Halloween.
we'll see you at Traders Market next week.
Yes.
Bye,
Yes,
guys.
yes. Have fun scaring. Whoop, whoop.